Hi, how are you? It's Trapson here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock. Last episode, we took a tour of Silvermoon City, and we found out that the Horde and Alliance relations are a little bit on edge. What a surprise. And today, we are in Fairbreeze Village, and we will continue the campaign here with this Heronir troll, Orwena. I hear the song of the world, and I answer.
Wildlife seems to have been displaced from the south. It is there we will surely find answers. Come High will use my magic to illuminate the path, and we will follow the trail.
They look pretty cool. Let's follow the trail you found.
Follow the trail. It should lead to the answers we seek.
It's like a fell trail.
Mother said you're familiar with the wilds. What do you make of all this?
The creatures, they remind me of home. Yet they live on the surface. It should not be this way.
Never mind, it's just green smoke. So she follows you. It's not like classic where you have to RP walk and follow an NPC. The classic escort quests are brutal. Also, we need to get a Felguard here, I guess. I wonder if she'll help us if we get attacked. No, just looks away. Same with him. No one help us at all. I think I got blown up. And I've heard something interesting about Gnome Warlock. Like, supposedly if you stack haste and you use one button assist, your damage is insane. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. I wonder if they'll fix that. Oh, we leveled up. How about that, guys? Level 81. What will we take now? I'm not even sure if we're allowed to take anything. New talent point available. Oh, what the heck is this? Dominion of Argus. New dungeon unlocked. Windrunner Spire. Looking forward to checking out the new dungeons. Rank 1, summoning your Daemonic Tyrant leaves open a portal to Argus for 15 seconds, causing every 2 casts of Hand of Gul'dan to summon a subjugated demon that serves you for 10 seconds. Alright, cool, we'll take that. The Dominion of Argus. That's the planet, the home planet of the Burning Legion. Yeah, I think Warlocks are pretty strong. I hope they are. Supposedly it's pretty sweaty at max level. You know what I mean by that? People are pretty picky when it comes to taking classes for Mythic Plus. I do want to try Mythic Plus a little bit, but hopefully I don't have a class. I'm not playing a class that's considered, you know, not good, so they don't bring you, or you can never get an invite, or no one ever accepts your requests to get into a group. The thing is, we're going to be so behind. People probably won't accept us because how, like, you know, behind our gear is, but we'll see how it goes. I'm interested to see what the game's like at max level. It's been a while since I've played endgame retail. What the heck is this, man? It's like perfect music for this part, because I'm like, what the heck is this? And this music's like, kind of lines up with that curiosity.
These creatures seem light-blessed. They're so vicious.
They claimed this as their territory. We are now encroaching.
Oh, they're marking their territory. This looks like a place where it looks like a summoning stone. And I'll probably do a little bit of flying, guys.
Trouble ahead.
Right? I'm not going to stay ground mounted the whole time, but we'll try to stay on the ground more than usual. Like, I'll try to explore the new zones that they made. Well, they're not really new, but the updated versions of of these zones. Wonder what they're summoning. Stressed Magisters.
The runestone. We were able to hold back the growth, but not those things.
Wonder what's going on. Let's see.
These creatures all come from here. This light bloom. This is where the song of the world was leading me.
Oh wow, so we're gonna get a new... We're gonna get some cloth boots, 22 intellect, 177 stam, 19 versatility, 23 mastery, and an ornate silver moon candelabra. It's nice. I'll be
Do not.
if I put that in our house. See.
The creatures of this light bloom see us as the intruders. They threaten the surrounding wildlife and inhabitants who are naturally here. We should reduce their numbers and end this threat.
Go the ornate silver moon
This place
candelabra.
is unlike anything I have seen before. The plant growth is unique. Champion, let us examine the light bloom more closely. Perhaps we can uncover the secrets this place together.
All right, well, if anyone would know about what's going on here with the plants, it would be the Harroneer plant trolls. That seems to be the theme of this race, is that they have like plants growing on their bodies. It looks like I'm not too sure. I didn't really dive too deep into them during the war within when they were introduced. There's like a zone where you meet one, and it seems like they're having some issues with the old gods or something like that. Not too sure if that was the case, but there was like this ore or something like that was around where they live, and I don't know, it kind of reminded me of Northrend. With the Serenite ore. Okay.
Your path leads you deep, stranger.
What the heck is this thing? So yeah, whatever happened with the Sunwell, it's clearly like messing with this place. Time to get our tyrant out. So we gotta examine these growths. Supposedly there's one right here. Is there one right here? It sort of looks like it, kind of. Something's growing out of the ground. This guy could be on top of it. It's one thing there I've noticed, they don't really show you where back in like older retail, like this would be sparkling, right?
Light bloom kills, then grows anew. A vicious
So it's more of a mystery now. They don't really like make it obvious with the quests like they used to. Which is going back to its vanilla roots, right? You kind of just have to know that it's there, and you have to look around a bit. I'm fine. I'm totally fine with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So I noticed that with the last quest, I just couldn't find that last citizen to help, and then I noticed that eventually, after running by him like 10 times, found out that his cat was injured. So the thing is, they do show you, like, you know, the quest helper does show you where everything is. Just they don't make it obvious when you get there.
It seems even your runestones cannot stop the light rune surge, if there are none left to defend them.
Alright, let's turn this in.
This will bring some peace to the region for now, at least.
Complete 10 quests. Here we go. I wonder if they have achievements for that, like if you don't fly for the entire time while you're leveling. It'd be kind of cool if they added leveling challenges to retail.
The growth of these plants has been
I think it'd be fun.
by what? I do not know.
And they just like don't allow you to fly until you can turn it off, obviously, but it'd be cool if they had some like interesting leveling changes like that. That's one thing I think Classic WoW has over retail is just the leveling experience. I've enjoyed this leveling experience so far, but I do prefer the classic version. It's just a little too fast, retail. Okay, we're gonna get ganked by this guy. He's gonna kill us. What level is he? 90? Yeah. Should have soul stoned, but good thing is we can res right here. If we keep getting wrecked like that, we can always just, you know, turn off. Turn off war mode. So where's Erator? It's down here. Maybe we should just fly there. We don't want to get ganked again. Let's just see what this place looks like from the sky. Looks amazing. And there's Silver Moon right there. That's how we got ganked there. He's just flying around and he hopped right on top of us. I think we pulled a lot of stuff here. Light bind. Oh wow, he's getting oh my gosh. I forgot that we didn't have our fell guard up. We gotta watch out here, guys. It's probably better if we don't fly, it'd be a little bit safer. I don't know if we should stand beside Erator.
Looks like someone has a bounty on their head. Anyone care to collect?
Oh, so that's probably the paladin. Yeah, that's the guy who killed me. He has a bounty. It's a cool world PvP.
Brought us both here.
Oh, we have to slay the Grove Warden. I think he just got killed by that warrior. Not too sure what the bounty does, but supposedly when you have it up, you can get like rewards for your kills. Oh no. Looks like I'm fresh, easy meat here. Yeah, it's looking kind of rough. This is pretty rough. You know what's crazy, guys? I can't believe I'm saying this, but the world PvP is a little bit more active than in Classic. Usually people don't like. Usually, like, you don't have like level 70s flying around trying to kill lobies. From what I've experienced, it's kind of rare. But they're rewarded, right? In retail for this? Right, I'm kind of like... I'm easy pickings here. Right? You can just kill me and... You'll help them get to their bonus that they want.
A Rutani? Here? What is that it holds?
Quickly, there's a runestone nearby. Let's get to safety and take a look.
Well, let's give ourselves a soul stone. I think we need one. So you're gonna kill me again? Yeah, he is. Dude, this guy is such a dork. That's crazy. 2 kills from a max level. That's insane. Just farming me. Where did Eritor go? He just up here? There goes our soul stone.
What was that thing?
I'll have to turn off, probably should turn off war mode.
Far, stranger.
The Rutaani are not like this. Not where I am from, at least. There is something affecting them. This behavior is...
Let's go with crit haste. Ring of Overgrowth.
I will channel on this strange seed we have collected and see if I can discover what has happened here. This may upset the Rutaani. Make sure I am not
A
interrupted.
huge upgrade.
This is why I was called here, I know now. But I must discover what needs to be done.
Alright, so we got the Ring of Overgrowth, 133 stamp, 62 crit, 46 haste.
So, your path, the Rutani, they are being driven to grow. This light you speak of may be the cause.
I thought the light bloom could aid the Vanguard. But were they the ones to cause this?
This is wrong. All wrong.
Oh yeah, I gotta summon my Felguard again. I always forget about that.
We need to report back to Silver Moon. They need to know about this.
When we go back to Silver Moon, we'll turn off war mode.
Your path leads
I've been called here for a reason.
The Rutaani are trying to spread the growth of the light bloom as far and wide as possible. But why?
We're gonna get a waste upgrader, Sash of Herbicide, 22 intellect, 177 stamina, 20 haste, 22 mastery.
Let nature
Massive gear upgrade. Like literally 2 times better than the gear we had previously.
This growth Ulorthamar needs to know about this. I worry what will happen should it get out of control. And the light's influence. My father should know, too.
Let's yeah, let's contact Silver Moon. Check out this conversation
fine
here.
for now, but this light bloom is teeming with creatures driven by the light. They're killing people. I've never seen the light act like this.
The light only threatens that which warrants reckoning.
That's not what's happening here.
If Fairbreeze is safe, the Void Storm still looms. Despite Rummoth's vocal opposition, I have decided to reach out to Magister Umbric and tap his expertise with the Void. Seek him out in Tranquillion. Reach out when you have more to share.
Nothing further to be done here, then. Let's go see Umbric.
Hate to leave this as it stands, but Silvermoon should have enough information now to keep the light bloom at bay, while we wait for Rowena's investigation. Till then, we cannot address matters at the Sunwell without Umbric.
Magister Umbric Cube. He's second only to Mother in mastering the Void. If anyone can help us with that storm in the sky, he's the one who can make it happen. If he can forgive the others for not listening to him in the first place, at least Lorthamar saw reason. There's no way we can take the fight to Xaltath without Umbric. The forces keeping the Void Storm at bay will only hold out so long. Let's make haste.
The roots brought us both here.
There is tension between Eretor and his elders. I understand this well. I may
Excuse
not
me,
be
guys.
welcome where I hail from. To leave, to work with outsiders. The idea did not sit well with my elders. But we cannot hope to save our world by hiding from it. My goddess called, and I had to answer. Eretor, I did not expect to find such similarities.
He's not
with those
here.
of the surface world. Perhaps, of all things, truth is the hardest to see. I know nothing of what threatens from the sky, but I know much of what threatens from below. I will continue to explore this. When you are ready to examine the root of the issue, return to me.
All right, well, there we go. Looks like she's out to investigate. So we either meet with Eretor on the road to Tranquillion. Or we'll make our way over there. Hop on our little harvest hog.
Hold, champion. There's a body here. What's that clutched in her hand? A notebook? So many pages missing. Strange. Let's get to Umbric. He'll want to know.
You know, it would be cool if he, like, mounted up and he's like, mount up, and then he gives you Crusader aura, and then you get, like, a super fast mount speed on your way down here. Instead of him just, like, you know, fading off into another, I don't know, phase of the game. This place is amazing, though. Look at this.
One of my own. Dead.
Oh, there he
How could
is.
this happen?
The Void Elf.
Come with an open mind.
Governor Ann Tenorian reached out to me and offered me this space for my research into the Void Storm. It seems at least some will see reason. This crisis threatens us all. How do you know the corpse we found? Kaseya was a student of mine, but she disappeared shortly after we arrived in Eversong. I'd assumed she was upset that we were still being isolated, shunned in a fashion, that she'd gone back to Telagris. She was so bright, so dedicated to her research. From what's left in this notebook, it looks as though she's finally hit her stride. Umbric looks pained. I wish I'd been there to see it. How do you know the governor of Tranquillion? I've known him for years, but never very closely. He must have heard that we'd return to Eversong. Anatorian is very protective of Tranquillion, and deeply concerned with the threat of the Void Storm poses. That's why he reached out. I suspect he thought I'd be better served with the facilities here, that my research is, in fact, useful. He knows that the sooner we solve this issue, the safer his people will be. I understand that completely, and I'm grateful for his understanding.
Greetings, traveler.
No.
That is not the news I was expecting, no. So this add-on, the voiceover add-on, it's out of date. The one that I'm using, but it just I think it sounds better than the chatty little NPC one.
These notes.
But maybe I'll switch back to it. We'll see what it's like.
No.
Appeal to the void.
Cassia, whatever you've found, you've perished for it. I won't let her work be in vain. There's something to be found here, champion. There are a few locations listed. Let's travel to them and try some of these theorems. The formulae may be incomplete, but perhaps we can discover what she was looking for. It had to have been important.
Something just doesn't feel right about all of this. Umbric can look into the notebook, but I suspect there's something more going on here. It couldn't hurt to ask around Tranquillion and see if anyone's heard anything odd. I'll take the north side of town, and you take the south. And use your discretion, my friend. We should avoid alarming anyone for now.
I haven't seen Tranquillion this tense in years. You've had scouts go missing?
Adiel Shala, 5. Something odd is going on down south, but we haven't the numbers to patrol.
A lack of Farstrider seems very convenient for our murderer.
Farstrider scouting reports citing several alarming incidents. Strange movements in the ruins of Deathholm, the appearance of unusual void creatures, people going missing, the list goes on. Despite the numerous reports, it seems little action has been taken to address them. All right. Did I miss something here? It looks like I might have. Because there's still something here, supposedly. I wonder if I could get shot by the arrows. No. Do I have to talk to somebody else? I don't know. I just have to talk to the townsfolk. There's like a bunch of them here, so we'll see what they have to say. Clues found. Another clue. Welcome to Tranquillion. Even in our darkest hours, Tranquillion has survived. Rest and take comfort. The bad days are behind us. Something new is just around the corner. All will be well. Perhaps you arrived for a reason, even if you do not know what that reason is just yet. A lot of cats this time around. It's much,
This is the third time I've been
way more cats. Bloodstorm's terrible.
Why are we stockpiling?
A welcome brochure with a map of the town. Oh my gosh, getting gagged. Easy pickings, guys. CC'd. Now I'm gonna fear you. If I can kill you, that'd be insane. Somebody help me, dude. Somebody help me. This guy's literally a, like, max level. He's having trouble killing me. It's like, wow, that guy was 81. You should have finished him off. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. We're going to get ganked quite a bit. And you know what's interesting? It would probably be even worse on a normal server. Like, I'm on an RP server, so everybody that's ganking me is from another RP server. So I'm getting ganked by people from Wormers to Core. This guy's ganking me twice. This is crazy. Like, wouldn't that be considered a dishonorable kill? You know, like, you shouldn't get rewarded for that in World PvP, like killing level 81s, or killing somebody who's like 9 levels lower than you. I think even 5 levels is too much. Like, I think after 85, then yeah, it's fair game. But me at level 81, like, that's quite the difference. And he ganked me twice. I think he's like, I need to show him what I should have done the first time.
Splendid.
These look like notes the guards captain includes in the occasional newcomer's welcome package. The future may seem uncertain, but the truth is right before your eyes. Join us south of Tranquility and make sure you aren't followed. Yeah, it looks like there's more world PvP in retail than in classic for sure.
With perseverance, strength.
What is it? I've keeping me busy these days.
Suspicious. Such as a giant storm of void looming over us all, you mean? Can't say I have.
That's not much of an answer.
Let's check this book out. Scheduled guard patrols for the previous evening have been crossed out. There's a note from the guard's captain. I shall watch the perimeter alone this evening. Governor's orders. Enjoy the night off. L. Wonder who L is.
What is it?
Yeah, they still have undead here. They've been here since TBC. This place is like a mix of undead and blood elves because the undead came. And they're gonna gank me again? Okay, pal. Yeah, this is insane. I don't know what he expects. This is on an RP server. Could you imagine if you were on like a regular server where there's more people to world PvP with? It's probably insane. Like if I played on the server I usually play on, which is Bleeding Hollow, there's probably a lot more people out in the world that are out hunting players. But I assume he's doing this because he's getting rewarded, right? He's building up his bounty number, and then once he gets to 10 kills, he becomes a target or something like that. And I think the longer he stays out, the more rewards he gets. It's like a PvP thing. The storm looms, yet Silvermoon does nothing. It is up to us to take matters into our own hands. There is a place for you in Tranquillion. Together we will be safe, united. We will protect our town. If this interests you, inquire the governor's Anatorian's office. All are welcome. Military experience particularly encouraged. And it is what it is. Like, I have the war mode on. He can gank me all day. It is like it's my fault, to be honest. But it's interesting to see that players, like, just the differences between classic and retail when you have like a PvP scenario enabled, I guess you could say.
What kind of shipment is this?
Like, if they awarded World PvP and TBC, there'd be people ganking people all day. For sure.
I need a target.
I think since there's like, you know, a reward for this, that's probably why we're getting ganked a lot. I haven't seen this volume of supplies in and out since this place was half rotted away. How does the governor expect me to keep track of all this? Have there been any issues in town lately?
Here.
Yeah, there's a rogue ganking ganking me.
It's like they're preparing.
Goblin rogue ganking me over and over
Seems like
again.
Lord Antonorian is offering everyone refuge.
And you know what? I respect it. You know, he's a goblin rogue on an RP server. He's acting like a goblin rogue. So I can't hate on the guy at all. That's the class fantasy right there.
We endure.
The people of Tranquillion cry out in fear. They seek relief. The path they have traveled is so long, and the light of the sun has all but abandoned them. What problems ail the people of Tranquillion?
All the Al-Shalah.
Behold the sky! The light has all but abandoned us.
The light will prevail. We must have faith.
And we'll go out in PvP, guys. Usually Warlocks are pretty strong in PvP. We'll see what they're like in this version of the game. Interested to see how much PvP has changed over the years.
I hope you're in better straits than my last guest traveler. What needs bring you here?
We'll make this place our home.
Our hospitality is yours.
Have you seen anything strange recently?
Rest well. A void elf woman rushed out of here last night as if she was trying to flee.
That sounds like Cassia. I wonder if she left anything behind. Let's go see.
So we have to look through here? Oh, we have to find her journal in here. All right, guys, this might take me a while. Okay, where would it be? Probably there. No? Where would she leave her journal? In this bookshelf? No. Can sit down there. Sit down there. Supposedly in this area. It's not outside. Mailbox here. Stelegos gave us a gift. Hooked us up with a little toy. A blue dragon. Passed down to you in a form he surely found amusing. Hold yes or no question in your heart and call upon it. A shady letter from Initiate Oman. The heck is this about? Dear Travestine's greetings. I have taken some time and collected my thoughts after our encounter with Lord Bainhal. This is a Warlock quest. I have also sought those who have similarly survived his dark plan and have gathered them to me in Booty Bay so that we can decide on a way forward. We would ask that you meet us there. Darkest regards, Fel Omen. I guess we'll check that out eventually. Let's head over to Booty Bay and check out a Warlock quest. Hello, Travestine. I've been thinking of you about our last visit. I thought you might know where Caligos is. Given your friendship with him, he is difficult to locate nowadays. You, on the other hand, why, any messenger knows your name by now. Next time we meet, I'd like to hear more about your worldly adventures. Whenever you're free, the time is right. Could you please give this letter to Caligos? I hope to see you both soon again, Kiragosa. Well, maybe we'll see him again.
Dearest Calic, it was never-ending, getting to know grief.
Oh yeah, she's in Pandaria.
It was deeper than the oceans of Azeroth, more twisted than the sands of time, darker than the void. Stranglethorn was a welcome distraction. Here, however, rekindled a hope I thought lost. If grief decides to visit Dawn's Blossom, I will meet it with my life. Someday, Let's fly over Azeroth again.
Well, there we go. Looks like she likes Caligos. And it also looks like we're having trouble finding this journal. So maybe we'll go and complete this ritual first. And we'll come back to the journal later. I don't know where the heck it is. All the obvious spots. I don't know. I hover over it and I can't seem to find it. Ah, it says it's upstairs. Do we go back? Try again? I'm not too sure if there was an upstairs. Oh, there is. There's a top floor. Well, there we go. Has to be up here. There it is. An obvious choice. The last page of this diary has yesterday's date.
Twilight's blade here?
They know I'm trying to leave. I don't know how they found out. I have to run. Nobody can help me now. I believe those seductive lies. This is all my fault. I was so afraid. I should have known better. I can't let them forget my research. I can't give them any more ammunition. Forgive me. So it looks like she may have helped the Twilight's blade.
I haven't got all day.
Not too sure who the heck that is, but they seem.
Far more to Tranquillian
I think they worship old gods.
It seems.
As far, yeah, there we go.
We should help.
Pretty sure they're in the Black Fathom Deeps dungeon. The Twilight cult. They're like obsessed with the end of the world. And they want to make sure it happens, I guess. Twilight Council.
Cassia's notes appear to be focused on summoning. Let's see. A rift.
I need to target something first.
Take the early advantage and get your spoil.
A sample of void energy. Good. Let's take it and try another location.
Okay.
This place is more exposed to the void storm. Things may get dangerous. More creatures.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Was she summoning from the void storm itself? But why? Let's try the last location.
Maybe she's a Twilight Council member. Who knows? It would make sense that they're connected to the Void. Because they were connected to the Void Gods. Supposedly people believe that the Void Gods are connected to the Void Lords as well.
Cassia, what were you doing?
I don't have a target.
It's working. Look at the size of that thing. That's our last sample. What was the purpose of all of this? Let's take these back to my study.
All right, back we go. It looks like the world PvP is lightened up a bit. Maybe there's like a daily, like Gank Alliance daily. and they're just like, I'm just easy pickings for it. That might be the case.
Too many people are dodging questions. There may be something darker going on here.
I don't understand, too. What was she doing with all this information? Note speaking of fear, of uncertainty, too, of some mysterious truth. This is not good, chap. By all accounts, it sounds as if a cult has managed to infiltrate Tranquillion. If that journal entry was true, Cassia was attempting to leave it. We must tell Antinorian. He'll want to secure the town and make sure his people are safe.
What are you... What brings you here? Glory to the Sindor...
Lord Antinorian is a very busy man. Who else will keep Tranquillion safe while the rest of the Quel'Thalas falls into ruins around us? Perhaps I can help you in his stead.
Lord Antinorian is away. I can help you.
This isn't right. See what's in that lockbox she was toying with.
Uh-oh.
Magister Umbric, how goes your research? Go on, tell him. Sinu Amanore, we shall not falter. Baladash Malinore.
Pains me to think something untoward might be happening in our tranquil little town. Tell Lord Antinorian everything. Lie to Lord Antinorian about how much you know. We'll just tell him.
A cult?
Next time we'll lie.
Serious accusation. I shall have it looked into, but I'm glad you're here. I need your assistance with something.
It is heartening that you trust me with these serious concerns. I've heard some odd rumors myself. Strange happenings to the South U, but also to the east and west and the north. Tranquillion is surrounded by enemies, it seems. Since you are so dead set on your investigation, would you look into something for me? There is an important report I need from one of my scouts. Check in with them, while I check over the rest of town.
Alright, so we got Umbric's Channeling Focus, 29 Intellect, and when we equip it, our damaging spells and healing abilities have a chance to activate Umbric's Channeling Focus, increasing your highest secondary stat by 130 for 10 seconds. So put that on. We also got ourselves a Majestic Lightwood table. So there we go, a new table for the house. It seems like we'll have a Blood Elf theme. A lot of Blood Elf themed furniture after going through this this zone. Yeah, guys, we're going to call this episode here. Next episode, we will rendezvous with Lord Antinorian's scout. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.